LINQ interview questions and answers. Beginner means advanced. Introduction. LINQ is a querying feature in the .NET ecosystem developed by Microsoft. LINQ is widely used for check, querying collections, database access, XML processing, filtering and transformations, entity framework queries, in-memory data processing. LINQ provides strongly typed queries, readable syntax, compile time checking, integrated querying, functional style operations. 1 to 20. LINQ basics. What is LINQ? LINQ stands for Language Integrated Query. Why use LINQ? Readable queries, type safety, less boilerplate code, integrated querying support. C. .NET, CSharp, C, VB.NET. What is querying in LINQ? Retrieving and manipulating data using query expressions. What data sources support LINQ? Collections, databases, XML, datasets. What namespace is required for LINQ? Using system.LINQ. What is LINQ query syntax? var result equals from n in nums select n. What is LINQ method syntax? var result equals nums.selectx.x. Query syntax versus method syntax. Both achieve same result using different styles. What is IEnumerable? Interface representing iterable collections. What is IQueryable? Interface supporting database translatable queries. IEnumerable versus IQueryable. IEnumerable works in memory. IQueryable supports remote querying. What is lambda expression? X equals X times 2. What is select in LINQ? Projects transforms data. Select example. nums.select x equals X times 2. Filters data based on condition. Where example. nums.wherex equals X greater than 5. What is order by? users.orderbyx.name. What is order by descending? users.orderByDescending x equals X age. What is var keyword? Implicitly typed local variable. 21 to 40. LINQ operators and collections. What is first? nums.first. What is first or default? Returns first element or default value. First versus first or default. First, throws exception if empty. What is single? Returns exactly one matching element. What is singular default? Returns one element or default value. What is any? Nums any. Nums all, x is x greater than 0. What is count? Nums count. What is sum? Nums sum. What is average? Nums average. What is min and max? Nums max. What is distinct? Nums distinct. What is take? Nums take 5. What is skip? Nums skip 5. What is pagination in LINQ? Using skip and take for chunked results. Pagination example. Users skip 10, take 10. What is contains? Nums contains 5. What is group by? Groups data by key. Group by example. Users.groupBy x equals X city. What is toList? Query.toList. 41 to 70. Advanced LINQ concepts. What is deferred execution? Query executes only when enumerated. Benefits of deferred execution? Better performance. Optimized queries. What is immediate execution? Query executes instantly. Immediate execution example. Query.toList. What is projection in LINQ? Transforming data into another shape. Projection example. Users select x equals X name. What is anonymous type? New X name, X age. What is join in LINQ? Combines data from multiple collections. Join example. From U in users, join O in orders. What is group join? Hierarchical grouping join. What is left outer join in LINQ? Default if empty. What is select many? Flattens nested collections. Select many example. Users.selectMany, x.orders. What is aggregate? Performs custom accumulation. Aggregate example. nums.aggregate a.b, a plus b. What is union? Combines distinct elements. What is intersect? Returns common elements. What is except? Returns non-overlapping elements. What is concat? Combines sequences preserving duplicates. What is cast? Collection.cast string. Filters elements by type. What is reverse? Reverses sequence order. What is sequence equal? Compares sequence equality. What is zip? Combines sequences element by element. What is default if empty? Returns default element if empty. What is expression tree? Data structure representing query logic. Why are expression trees important? Enable database query translation. What is LINQ provider? Component translating LINQ queries. Common LINQ providers? Check. Link to objects? Check. Link to SQL? Check. Link to entities. What is LINQ to XML? LINQ querying support for XML documents. 71 to 100. LINQ with entity framework and best practices. What is LINQ to objects? LINQ queries on in-memory collections. What is LINQ to SQL? LINQ querying for SQL Server databases. What is LINQ to entities? LINQ querying with entity framework. What is entity framework integration? Translating LINQ into SQL queries. Example EF LINQ query. Context.users.where x active. Converts IQueryable to IEnumerable. What is asQueryable? Converts collection into IQueryable. What is lazy loading impact on LINQ? May trigger additional queries. What is N+1 problem in LINQ EF? Excessive database queries due to lazy loading. How to avoid N+1 problem? Include, projection, optimize joins. What is include in EF? Context.users.includeX.orders. Await context.users.toList async. Benefits of async LINQ: scalability, non-blocking database calls. What is LINQ performance optimization? Click. Filtering early. Projection. Avoiding unnecessary toList. What is materialization? Converting query into actual data objects. Common LINQ interview topics. ARC. Deferred execution. Joins. Projections. Group by. IQueryable common LINQ problems. Multiple enumeration. Performance bottlenecks. N+1 queries. What is multiple enumeration? Repeatedly executing same query. How to avoid multiple enumeration. var list equals query.toList. Best practices for LINQ. Use projection. Avoid unnecessary loops. Optimize database queries. LINQ versus SQL. LINQ is integrated language query syntax. SQL is standalone database language. LINQ versus loops. LINQ provides cleaner declarative querying. What is declarative programming? Describing what to do instead of how. What is functional programming influence in LINQ? Uses transformation, filtering pipelines. What is query composability? Building queries incrementally. What is dynamic LINQ? Runtime-generated LINQ queries. How to become strong in LINQ. Practice joins and grouping. Understand deferred execution. Optimize EF queries. Biggest LINQ interview concept: declarative querying and deferred execution. Query operators, projections, joins, IQueryable, and performance optimization. Why is LINQ popular? Simplifies querying across collections, databases, and XML using readable integrated syntax. LINQ interviews focus on: check, query syntax and method syntax. Check, filtering and projections. Check, joins and grouping. Check, deferred execution. Check, IQueryable versus IEnumerable. Check, entity framework integration. Check, async querying. Check, performance optimization. Key idea: strong LINQ developers understand declarative querying, deferred execution, efficient data transformations, and optimized database querying with entity framework.